Hello, curious minds. I'm Govind, a PMP certified project manager, and welcome to ProjexCellence ProDigy, your trusted guide to project management excellence. In our previous lesson, we covered the fundamentals and ITTOs of project resource management. And today, we are diving deeper into some crucial concepts. In this session, we will explore the responsibility assignment matrix, RAM, RACI chart, project organization chart, team charter, resource calendars, resource breakdown structure, and team building. These topics are key to clarifying roles, enhancing collaboration, and making the best use of resources. Let's get started. Responsibility Assignment Matrix, RAM. It is a crucial project management tool that integrates the work breakdown structure WBS and the organizational breakdown structure OBS. It links project work packages or activities with team members assigned to them. A common type RAM uses the RACI matrix. What is RACI? RACI, R means responsible, who does the work. Let's suppose we have one project of house construction. So the person or team who performs the work, like construction workers, they are the responsible for laying bricks, installing roofing, and completing other hands-on tasks. A means accountable, the person who has final ownership of the task and ensures it is completed. In our case, the project manager, or we can say contractor, is accountable for overall project execution, ensuring construction is completed on time and within budget. C mean for consulted, people who provide input, expertise, or approval before work is completed. The architect is consulted during design and construction to ensure the house aligns with the approved blueprint. I is informed, people who need updates on progress but do not directly contribute to the work, like the homeowner is informed about project milestones and major decisions such as material choices and any timeline changes. In big projects, normally two types of RACI matrices are drawn, high level RAM and low level RAM. We call it detailed RAM as well. High level RAM defines responsibilities for groups or teams within major components of work breakdown structure. Here we can see high level RAM is illustrated. Left hand side, all the major components of WBS are mentioned, like project planning, design development, material procurement, site preparation, and so on. On top, here we can see all the assigned teams or departments are mentioned. If we see the WBS component project planning here, so the project manager is accountable while the design team is responsible for technical planning. Procurement, construction, and quality control teams are either consulted or informed. Similarly, for design development, the design team is accountable and responsible, takes full ownership of this phase, while the procurement, construction, and quality control provide the inputs or are informed. For material procurement, the procurement team takes lead and ensuring that necessary materials are sourced as per the project specification. Similarly, for site preparation, the construction team is accountable and responsible for the site work, while the procurement and quality control teams are consulted. Next is low level RAM or detailed RAM. It is used within teams to assign roles and authority for specific tasks or activities. High level RAM defines responsibilities at the team level. The detailed RAM or low level RAM goes deeper to assign specific individuals within teams to particular tasks. For example, we can take a WBS component let's suppose the foundation construction and we split it into the task and detailed activities. So we can draw the low level RAM or detailed RAM for this WBS component. So here we can see the task or activity under this foundation construction WBS is survey and soil testing. The structural engineer is accountable for testing while the inspector verifies the quality. Similarly, for excavation, the site supervisor leads this phase, while the structural engineer and procurement lead provide the input. Similarly, for quality testing, the inspector leads the testing, ensuring all parameters meets the quality guidelines. In RACI Matrix, it is important to note that for any activity or task, there can be multiple individual or groups assigned as responsible, consulted, or informed. However, there will always be one accountable, whether it is individual or a group or team. Next topic is project organization chart. Project organization chart is a graphical representation of the hierarchical structure of a project team. Here we can see it defines the roles, responsibilities, and reporting relationships among the project team members and stakeholders. This chart ensures that everyone involved in the project understands their position and who they report to, fostering clear communication and efficient project execution. Here we can see the project organization chart is shown. So project sponsor, he provides the overall project funding and executive support. Then project steering committee, so it oversees strategic decision making for the project. Project manager, he manages all project aspects including scope, schedule, budget, and risk. Engineering lead handles the system design, drawing, and technical approvals for the project. Procurement lead manages vendor selection, material procurement, and supply chain logistics. Construction lead, he supervises civil and electrical work at site. Commissioning lead, he ensures proper testing, system performance, and grid synchronization. Project organization chart should be displayed at every project site. Why? Because it provides clarity to all team members about the hierarchy and it facilitates quick identification of responsible personnel for the specific task. It acts as a visual guide for both internal teams and external stakeholders. It promotes transparency and accountability. Next topic is team charter. Team charter is a document that outlines the team's objectives, roles, responsibilities, values, and ground rules. It serves as an agreement among team members and provides clarity on how the team will function throughout the project. Team's early commitment to clear guidelines decreases the misunderstandings and increase productivity. Team charter normally developed by team only or at least each member has some contribution on its making. Key components of team charter. What should include in it? Project overview and objectives means brief description of the project like installation and commissioning of a 20 megawatt solar power plant project. It will contain high level goals and deliverables, roles and responsibilities. It will define each team member's role and clear delegation of responsibilities to avoid any kind of conflicts. Shared values like commitment to safety. Every team member follows safety protocols. Quality focus. Work must meet industry and regulatory standards. Collaboration. Teams across engineering, procurement, and commissioning, different departments will work together. Accountability. Everyone is responsible for their assigned task. Sustainability. Prioritizing eco-friendly solutions. Behavior guidelines will be mentioned as respect team members and their expertise, maintain a positive problem solving approach, guidelines for communication and use of tools, daily site meetings to discuss the project progress, weekly status report need to send to all stakeholders. In case of emergency communication, what shall be the escalation process? Decision making guidelines will be clearly mentioned. Who will make the technical decisions? Who will approve the budget? Who will take decision on procurement and logistics related issues? And if there are any unresolved conflicts, so it will go to the project steering committee. Performance expectations, milestone based deliverables will be mentioned. For example, the procurement completion should be completed in 3 months. Schedule compliance like commissioning target date. Efficiency standards, minimizing the rework and optimizing the workflows. Budget adherence, preventing the cost overruns. Conflict resolution measures, what will be the steps? Like step 1, internal discussion between the involved parties. Step 2, mediation by project manager. And if not resolved, then step 3, escalation to steering committee. Meeting time, frequency and channel will be mentioned. Daily coordination meeting, weekly project progress meetings, monthly stakeholders meetings, and team agreements regarding core working hours, let's say 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. with critical on-call support. What it means? It means team members are available 24/7 to handle any urgent issues. And team is in agreement for monthly review sessions to identify process improvements. Next is resource calendars. Resource calendar is a document that identifies the availability and schedule of project resources, including personnel, equipment, and materials. It helps project managers plan resource allocation efficiently and avoid the scheduling conflicts. For example, in our project, 20 megawatt solar power plant project, the resource calendars will be like skilled technician, let's say available Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Cranes and heavy equipments available only for 10 days per month because it's rented. Solar panel delivery expected in 3 shipments over 2 months. If we talk about importance of resource calendar in project management, so it optimizes the resource allocation, means it ensures that resources, whether worker, machines are available when needed. It prevents underutilization or overloading of resources. It avoids scheduling conflicts. It helps identify holidays, leaves, or planned maintenance that might impact the project progress. It avoids double booking of key resources, improves project scheduling. It integrates with the project schedule to set the realistic deadlines. It helps in resource leveling, enhance cost control. It reduces cost by ensuring efficient use of labor and equipment. It avoids last minute resource hiring or rentals. Supports risk management. Resource calendars identifies potential resource bottlenecks early. It allows for contingency planning if critical resources are unavailable. Resource breakdown structure, RBS. It is a hierarchical chart that categorizes and organizes project resources by type and function. It helps project managers identify, allocate, and track resources efficiently. Here is the sample of RBS. 3 different categories of resources are organized hierarchically: personnel, material, and equipment. Like personnel, human resources, there could be project manager, engineers, under engineers, civil engineers, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and site technician. Similarly, for material resources, solar panels, inverters, mounting structures. For equipment resources, cranes, excavators, testing tools. Next is team building. Team building in project resource management is the process of developing a cohesive and high-performing project team. It involves improving collaboration, trust, communication, and motivation among team members to achieve project goals effectively. A well-built team works efficiently together, resolves conflicts effectively, and aligns with project objectives. One of the most popular models for team development is Dr. Bruce Tuckman's 5 stages of team development, which explains how team evolve over time. So first step is forming team orientation. At this stage, team members are introduced to each other and the project. They learn about their specific roles and responsibilities. Initially, individuals tend to work independently and may not openly communicate. So team members are introduced and roles are assigned. Everyone is polite but uncertain about expectations. Project manager sets clear goals and guidelines to the team. Second stage is storming. So conflict and challenges will happen in this stage. As the team starts working on project tasks, technical decisions and the management approach, differing opinions emerge. If members are not open to collaboration and diverse perspectives, so conflicts may arise, making the environment less productive. So differences in opinions, working styles, and priorities will emerge. Team members may challenge leadership or each other. Conflicts will arise but should be resolved constructively. The third stage is norming. Cooperation and harmony can be seen in this stage. The team begins to develop cohesion, adjusting work habits and behaviors to enhance collaboration. Members build trust and start functioning more effectively as a group. Team members develop mutual trust and respect. They establish rules for collaboration and problem solving. Productivity increases and team members support each other. Fourth stage is performing. This is called high productivity stage. At this stage, the team operates efficiently and cohesively. They rely on each other, resolve challenges smoothly, and maintain a high level of productivity. The team is fully functional and self organized. They solve problems independently and work efficiently. The project manager focuses on monitoring the project progress. The last stage is adjourning, project closure, and disbandment. As the project nears completion, team members wrap up their work and transition out of the project. This typically happens when deliverables are finalized and staff members are reassigned or released during project closure. The project is completed and the team disbands. Lessons learned are documented and achievements are celebrated. Team members move on to new projects. So that's all for now. I hope you have enjoyed the content and the delivery. Let's take a short break and I'll return soon with more project management material. Before we part ways, I'd like to ask you to kindly show your support by liking and subscribing to my channel. Your engagement means a lot to me. Namaste, goodbye, Sampai Jumpa.